Hey everybody! So I am a week and a half out. Um, let's see here. I was feeling really upbeat in the beginning of the week, probably because I had to go see the nurse and the surgeon, and they were going to tell me what wonderful foods I could eat, and I was just so excited and felt like, yeah, I'm getting back on track. And then, when we realize the things you can have, it's still kind of like, oh. Um, and I noticed that I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, like I'm having like anxiety. I'm taking it easy. I'm not doing anything stressful, but I just kind of feel like, you know. Um, I had so things I've been eating is yogurt. Yogurt's great. Um, I made myself black bean soup. I did it. It was really simple. I just took like a quarter of an onion, chopped it up, and put a little oil in a saucepan, sauteed it, threw in a can of beans, threw in some of my favorite seasonings, some ground cumin and what have you, and some water, and put the immersion blender in there, blended it up, and then I made 5 little containers of soup, just kind of like like a baby food kind of consistency, and that was really, really yummy to have. You could probably put some like fat-free cheese, sprinkle it on top, just to make you feel like ooh. But I just finally bought some today, so I might do that like tomorrow. So yeah, having these little containers around really helps. We bought these when my husband had surgery, and yeah, very helpful. So I plan on. So I made the black bean soup right now. Cooking. I made kind of like a I did the same thing, sauteed some onions, put in some water, boiled some potato, put in some turkey kielbasa from Hillshire Farms, because that's like the lowest fat content, or I don't know, that was the best one that they have there, like, calorie-wise. And then I threw in some cannelli beans, the white beans, and then I threw in some kale, and it's cooking right now, and then I'm going to blend it all down. What else? And then I'm also going to do kind of like a seafood chowder tomorrow. But I'm noticing I have to make myself make way smaller portions, because before I would make like a big big bowl, not bowl, a big pot of soup. And now, I don't want to get sick of stuff and I can't really eat. I can't like, oh, I'm going to finish the soup off today. I can't do that anymore. So that is something I have to kind of change. So yeah, yogurt is really great too. My husband really likes this stuff here. I'm trying to get to show you it. So it's the Light and Fit Greek. It has 80 calories, which is really good because a lot of them are like 150 calories, 130. And it's got, let's see here. I got the container packaging here. 12 protein. 12 protein, 80 calories. They have all different flavors. They just came up with a bunch of new flavors. Pineapple, peach. Me, I don't like them that much because they kind of taste like they have fake sweetener in there to get to that 80 calories. So they kind of, I don't know, it's too strong for me. So I've been doing kind of like store brand Greek yogurts, but I noticed that I can't finish the whole thing. Like this is like 5.3 ounces, and I can only do 4 ounces. And like a little less than 4 ounces. And my husband, his pouch was 4 ounces too. So I bought these, but I don't know. Chobani makes these little tiny 4-ounce yogurts. They got 8 grams of protein, 13 sugar. That's kind of high. And 100 calories. But you know what? Went to the store today and I bought like all different kinds of yogurts to keep myself, from not going insanely bored. But last night I had something that was really good that felt like, oh my god, I felt like for a minute that I didn't feel like I had gotten surgery. I got fat-free ricotta, And usually I don't really like fat-free ricotta because it's just really fat-free, and it's very like thick. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's a really thick. It's not very fatty and it's not very watery. It's just um, I don't know. So I got like a fourth of a cup, and I kind of pushed it down into like a little tiny like dish you can put in the oven, and I poured on a little bit of my favorite tomato sauce, maybe like 2 tablespoons worth, and I stuck that in the oven and I cooked it. And then I took it out and I took like a little tiny. I've been eating everything with like a baby sized spoon, so I got out my little spoon and I started eating it, and it was like, oh, because I love raviolis. I love stuffed shells and manicottis and stuff like that. And so I'm eating it, and it's almost as if I just didn't grab a noodle, a piece of pasta. I'm just eating the inside, and it was really good. But then afterwards, I kind of felt I don't know if it was anxiety or if it was dumping. But when I added up all the sugars and everything was fat free, everything was low sugar, and I just kind of felt I don't know, I just felt like this, my heart kind of racing a little bit, and I felt like I just felt like this. I can't catch my breath. But then I felt that today too, and I hadn't eaten anything, so I'm hoping that it wasn't dumping because it was really, really good, and I'm going to try it again and see if that wasn't the case. I really hope it wasn't. So I had seen my surgeon 2 days ago, and she was asking me like, "Oh, how are your bowel movements?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, really good. I've been drinking my water really well, and I haven't been like this. I'm like my whole life I've been like constipated. It's like I could never drink any water, never drink water, and now I have to consistently. And so I've been noticing that I go to the bathroom every morning like clockwork, but then there was one day this week I didn't. But the surgeon said that the having a lot of protein can do that to you. And so right now I'm making a soup that's got potatoes and kale and beans, and so hopefully it's gonna get things moving again. And if not, they say I can take like Metamucil or whatever to get things going. The only thing I'm complaining about is that my face is broken out so bad. I don't know. I remember reading about people breaking out. I always had really bad skin. I always break out all the time. But I hear that when people, are losing weight, you break out because there's all kinds of weird stuff stored in your fat, and then you're losing. I lost so far, like it's been a week and a half, and I've already lost 14 pounds. And it's kind of bizarre, like, cause I kind of look at my face, or I don't know. When I look at when I look at my face in the computer, I don't see it. But when I look in a mirror, I can see it. I don't know. And just looking at my legs or my whole body, everything feels like slightly smaller. And I have no idea what I was talking about, but yeah, everything just feels bizarre right now. I don't know. I just feel, I don't know. Everything just feels crazy. I don't know. But I wish I wasn't breaking out. They're like really owie. Ugh. But, I just keep seeing like where my husband is right now. And he's like 7 months out. And he could eat whatever he wants right now. But he still chooses to be like crazy into just eating high protein foods. Because he still really has another 100 pounds to lose. He was a really heavy guy. He's already lost like 230, and he still has another 100 to go. And he's just still like kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe I let myself get to this point. And he just kind of looks at some of the saggy skin that he has. And for me, I gotta say that I don't think that I'm gonna have that problem. I really have very, very tight skin. It's very the other thing, I guess, maybe my belly, because that's the only thing that's really kind of come out a lot. But yeah, if you're heavy, don't wait another 100 pounds to do this surgery, man, because the damage you're gonna do to your skin, it's really horrible. My husband feels so horrible. I mean, when he's wearing clothes, he looks great, and he doesn't have kind of like that. When he lost weight, everything just shrunk up really nice, and he doesn't look like one of those, bypass patients with like a lot of skin here. He just, I don't know. He looks really great. I look good when I do that. That's what I need. um, but yeah, he has a lot of saggy skin, the belly and the sides of the thighs and inner thighs, and he's all sad about that. But he still has another 100 pounds to go, and we'll see what happens. And he may get surgery. I'm not sure. But yeah. So I see him. He's 7 months out, and before the surgery, we had like a couple nice last meals at restaurants for lunch, and we went to a little Greek restaurant, and he had like a gyro, and he was able to eat a whole gyro. It was really good though. The tzatziki sauce was really good. I love tzatziki sauce, and he does too. And so it was like chicken kebabs, and there was some salad inside with a nice dressing, and then they had the yogurt on there. It was really good, and he just really liked it, and he just and he ate that whole thing, and I was like, wow, like 6 months from now, I could eat again. And I keep kind of telling him, yeah, in 6 months, I think I'm going to start doing pasta. And then he's like, you went through all of this to just start doing pasta again, And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. I probably should kind of assess like where I'm at and kind of go, okay, how much further do I want to go? If I start adding in pasta and crap, and now I'm not going to get to where I need to get. And my mother-in-law, she had gotten the, what did she get? What's it called? The little band. And I don't know, I feel like no one really, she did meetings and things like that, and I feel like no one really told her like a plan of what to do afterwards. And so she got the lap band, and she kind of ate whatever she wanted, and she did lose a lot of weight, but she ate carbs, she ate all these bad things, and she still needs to lose more weight, So I think it's just my mind, like, going crazy and saying, yeah, in 6 months I can have pasta. But I just gotta let it out and just know that that's just me and my crazy addict side coming out. And just when I get to where I gotta get, we'll see, So, yeah, this is where I'm at right now. 14-pound loss. I don't understand it. I didn't think I'd lose that much so far. I think I lost more than my husband. And I just find that crazy. But I have to say that I think it was the 6 months of going to the gym that really did it. And taking my vitamins and making sure I'm getting a lot of protein in. And I think that's really helping me jump back. But yeah, 14 pounds in a week and a half. It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm just feeling, I don't know, I just feel so weird, like losing this amount so fast. It's like, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go check on my soup. I'll be back later. Bye, guys.